Good Sunday afternoon to you. Welcome to Omnibros Live. I'm one of your hosts, OmniDog, from OmniDog's Vault on YouTube. How are you doing? Joined as always, Gabe loves 90s comics. How's it going, Gabe?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Jess?
Yo.
Yo.
I am just hanging out on a Sunday, ready to talk comic books because I love them so much.
Yeah, so much that we started early today, everybody.
Right.
So everybody can shut the hell up with us being late sometimes.
Yeah, please, everybody, shut the hell up. The Collector, thank you for asking. Yeah, I am okay. I broke a bone in my hand, and I will have this cast for at least till the end of the month. No, it's not I don't get painkillers for this because it actually doesn't hurt now that it's in a cast. It hurt when it wasn't in a cast, but now that it's been set, it feels fine.
Little love from the Zatanna shirt.
Thank you, Kenny.
Blue Sonic says, "What's up?"
Blue Sonic, what up, Pink Thunder? Thank you, buddy.
Gary Sandberg, Pink Thunder time.
So, yeah, I posted on Instagram a reenactment of the fall. So if you want to look at my IG account, it's OmniDogs_vault. It also cross posts with Facebook. So if you look at me on Facebook, you'll see that too. A lot of my wife's friends are going, who did you marry? What is going on with these action figures and a pink cast and everything?
That's none of their damn business.
The answer, is
The answer is Patty picked a winner.
That's right, baby. Yeah, voracious reader. I know it was like 30 seconds while those people stood around. That's what really got to me. They did finally say, "Are you okay?" and turn over and sit up slowly. But it was like 30 seconds. I was on the ground and I'm like, why is no one helping me? Because I fell hard. Hey, from France. Welcome, our French audience. Hello from Malaysia. How's it going, Malaysia? Psycho Seb says that reenactment is perfect. Thank you, Psycho. I appreciate that. That was fun.
What happened? Did you slip and fall? Is that what it was?
I tripped over a curb in front of Walgreens. Yeah, and I went straight down on my hand, and then the body followed.
Hey, Jess, who has prices so low that you'll be tripping over curbs?
For books, I think you're talking about InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add another 2% to that. At the end of every month, IST is kind enough to give us a $50 gift card available to anybody in the world to participate in the game to win $50 credit at InStockTrades.com. That is a really cool thing they do. Another cool thing, $50 or more in your order in the United States, free shipping. Free shipping. And when you're talking monster omnis like most of us nuts collect, that is a really, really good deal. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Well, no, there's Michael Emmond who suggested I do a reenactment. What did you think of my reenactment? Well, you don't have to do that. You just need to move to your states. Move to the States. Don't break my hand. It's my Infinity Gauntlet.
Wrong hand.
Oh. I'm powerless. Oh. I need to turn off my mail because it's making noises. So yeah, In Stock Trades is the place to go for all your quality book needs and desires. Tomorrow night we'll be talking about what's coming up this week. I can't. I think there's some good stuff coming up this week. Where is that list? Of course, it's not on my. It's not on my feed right now. It's not on my desktop. I don't do weed. Thank you though, Gary. I haven't had weed since like 1982. Oh, speaking of weed, hello from Amsterdam. Nice. Hey, Remco. Oh, Dead Man Omnibus. That's right, Sergio. Lionheart. Well, you're in the UK, so you may be different than we are. New Mutants got pushed back a week.
Lionheart, there will be Shelfies today. There will be Shelfies.
Yeah, New Mutants did get pushed back just 1 week. Yeah, Johnny Air Windows. I think it should be Johnny Air Windows. That would be the greatest name. So here we are. We're talking comics, showing Shelfies on a Sunday. No, I didn't. It wasn't Omni related, but some of these big Omnis, if it fell on my hand, it would definitely break. And what I broke was the 5th metatarsal, which is like
it's not even a real word.
right here, right in here. That's what I broke. And thank you, I appreciate it. I'm glad I'm not in pain too. So what's going on?
Have you seen Mandalorian yet, Jess? The newest episode?
No, and I haven't seen New Mutants yet either. I had a bad week. I was sick and went to the doctor, and then I got my hand in the cast, so I had a bad week. I need to catch up on Mandalorian, and I need to see the New Mutants movie.
Okay, you need to stay off the internet so that you don't get any spoilers.
My internet was cut.
Oh,
Thursday.
good.
I was without internet till yesterday at like 1. So yeah, I haven't. Okay, good. Yeah, I won't search around the internet so it doesn't get spoiled. What episode are we up to?
It's chapter 14. So that's, I don't know, the 6th episode for season 2, I think.
6th episode?
I think it's the 6th one for this season. It's escalating. Like this is a Star Wars guy's like wet dream of an episode. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
And if I'm saying that, it has to mean something, Jess.
Yeah. You're right. It was my metacarpal. Sorry. Not metatarsal. Good for you. Who said that?
That was a Omnibus reviews.
Good job. Yeah, metacarpal. Very good.
Good job pulling an actually and actually giving us a little bit of a education on it too.
Yeah. The Martian Pilgrim, you're probably not far off. Oh, it's the 6th of the season.
Yep. Oh, he's a nurse.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Okay. Good.
Well, stay safe out there, man.
Well, the only 2 places I go are the doctor and the pharmacy. I was going to the pharmacy and I tripped and fell.
I meant Hooningverse. He's a nurse.
Oh, yeah. Don't get the COVID. Yeah, I got to see Mandalorian, and I got.
Yeah. Joe Cool knows what's up. It's the shortest episode, but so much happened in it. You were like, "Is this an hour long?" But no, it's nonstop. Such a good one. Such a good one. All right, Jess, you ready for some Shelfies?
Oh, are we starting with Shelfies?
What else do you want to do?
Let's take questions for a couple minutes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we like questions. So ask us questions about comics or movies, or ask Gabe about manga. You can ask me about Silver Age. something.
About what it was like to be around when TV was black and white and only had 2 channels.
3.
Oh yeah.
Kenny Crayley, that's a good point. Thoughts on Warner Brothers having their entire 2021 film slate coming to HBO Max? That's a pretty big deal. That includes The Matrix, right?
Yes, The Matrix. It's what else was there? There's a lot of big Mortal Kombat. Like it's their entire 2021 catalog. I like the idea. I called it. I've been saying this from the beginning. I thought something like this was going to happen in general. That just all movie theaters or all movie companies are going to just put everything out in streaming. You kind of have to. They have to. You can't have these $250 million movies sitting on your books year after year after year. You have to put this stuff out. You have to make that money back.
That's a good point.
Yeah, the same as any business. You have to do it.
Yeah. They're saying Dune. That's another one.
Oh, Dune's gonna be great.
I feel like there was one other. Well, I guess Wonder Woman, obviously, but I felt like there was one other really big one. I can't. I can't pull it right now. I am unaware of the answer to that question.
What is the best Silver Age manga? That'd be a good one for the other guys.
Yeah,
we're like the least educated or aware or experienced in the manga game. It's the rest of the guys.
Yeah,
it's Omar, it's Luis, it's Riley, it's Gio, it's all of them. And then it's just us who are like, I just started reading manga. I don't know anything about the older stuff.
Oh, yeah, Suicide Squad. That was the other one I was thinking.
Man. NFL dude wants to know, have either of you ever mounted your shelves to the wall?
No, I have not. One, I don't have little kids. That is a big consideration. 2, I'm on carpet in here, and I've never really had a problem with them moving at all. So, but if I had little kids, even though there's carpet in here, I would definitely bolt them to the wall. First, I would lock the door and never let them in here. But yeah, these things are tall. I've got billies up to the ceiling. So yeah.
I have kids, and it's on carpet, and I still haven't bolted mine down.
I finished Invincible 2, and now I'm starting 3 for Omnibus, the RN. And the way you remember, right, is metatarsal is your toe. Metacarp, that's how you remember, right? Omnibus? That's what I was taught.
Here's a weird question. There have been some series that have great writing but so-so art. Which series or storyline would you like redrawn by a better artist? From Michael Edmund.
That's a good question. That's not a weird question. That's a really good question. Great writing but so-so art.
Everything Brian Michael Bendis ever drew and wrote.
Neil Adams' Batman, if he just left it alone, didn't redraw it. But that is a really good question. I think that's a really good question. What has bummer art but a really good story? Well, I know Omar would say anything by Jeff Lemire, but I have grown to love Jeff Lemire's art.
I think his art, I mean, at least in Sweet Tooth, his art like fits the tone of the story.
Yeah, that's what Kristen and I talked about yesterday. How his drawings really can show emotion, just how simple they are. I'm looking around my room trying to see a book that I didn't dig the art in, but love the story.
Oh, I hate to say this because I really like these stories. Gravel by Warren Ellis.
Oh,
I love this story. I love these stories and stuff. But the art by Michael Wolfer is really like
Where'd you get that hardcover? I have that in trades. Was that a Kickstarter?
No, I found this at a store in town, and the hardcovers come signed.
My life is incomplete. My life is incomplete.
I didn't know that you were so like. Me and you just really are the ones that come up with we like the weird stuff, like gravel. we admit to our enjoyment of crust.
Yeah, that's in a sealed box. I don't know why it's still in my house. But I did read it. I just read it because I couldn't believe it, I think.
But back on topic with that, like Michael Wolfer's art just doesn't do it for me. It seems like somebody's first comic book, and he's been in the business for like 20 plus years.
If Cycle Cleveland was in the chat, his head would explode at this, because I am really not that big of a fan of Alan Moore's Swamp Things art. And I know a lot of people consider that classic art. That's why they complained when it got recolored. And Cycle Cleveland would be coming through this video feed to punch me in the nose. But I'm just not a fan of that art.
All the art, or is it just Rick Beach's art? Is it just I can't think of the other guys' names. Is it all of it, Jess, or just like a certain?
Well, I have to pull the book to look at them, but the art in general it could be the era too. I know that a lot of 80s and early 90s art I didn't appreciate. I didn't really dig it. So I'm actually one of the, well, you were a fan too. I liked it when Jim Lee and those guys came in and started drawing. I thought that really upped the level of art. And I liked Rob Liefeld's art on New Mutants and stuff, and X-Force.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to, I'm just going through my looking at everything, trying to think of what art I don't like. But you will be happy to know that I found a place on my bookshelves for my Transmet Absolutes.
Finally.
They're on the floor now, but I have a place cleared for them, and I'll move them right after this.
Those books don't deserve to be on the floor, Jess.
I know. No, hey, you're right. I'm totally in the wrong on that. They deserve to be up on a pedestal. How about some bad Superman art or bad Batman art? I bet I didn't dig the art in year 2, Batman. But that's not a good story.
Oh, well, that's just 2 strikes.
Is there any Spider-Man with bad art? There must be some Spider-Man run that people make the art. Some X-Men. Oh, yeah. I didn't dig the art on that weird X-Force. This was the early. What was that guy? He had his face attached to a huge machine and everything, and he was the big bad guy.
Cameron Hodge?
Yeah, that early run it was either New Mutants or X-Force. There was a run in there where I enjoyed the story, but the art was really rough.
Or is it like the Claremont days, like Extinction Agenda? I don't have my Marvel stuff.
I'm thinking it might be either Cable and the New Mutants or the X-Force Omni, somewhere in there. I mean, I think that's
John Romita Jr.
Sorry?
I think that's John Romita Jr.
No, this is way sloppier than that. I know what you're saying, but no,
Yeah.
it's not him.
Okay.
That's a good question. We've been talking about it for
Yeah, that is a good question. How about we move on, and then you get maybe something will pop up in your head.
Okay.
Go to the next question. Joe Cool, how anxious are you for the new Captain America Omnis that were announced, and why is it extremely?
Of course, your boy has been bugging Omar for 2 years for a Remender Captain America Omnibus. Omar's been blowing me off, saying it's never going to happen. So who went out and got the trades? Me. So you're welcome for that, Omni. Not only did I ask for it, but I bought the trades for it.
Damn it.
Freaking. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because I really dug that Remender run. I don't know how popular it is, but I dug it a lot. So
I only care about that Remender Omni that was announced, and the and maybe the Dan Jurgens one, the two Bronze Age books. No, don't care.
Taylor's right. Taylor Brown said just had a bad week of books that he has that got announced to OHCs. I got hammered this week. Death or Glory.
Oof.
Gideon Falls. I mean, I should just take a look at my paperbacks, and they're all getting hardcovers. There was 3 image books. Thank you, Joe Cool. Taylor, what was the other one? Middle West, yeah. I may upgrade that one because I love the art. It's such a solid story. Yeah, I got beaten up this week. Yeah. Yeah, I dug the Dimension Z storyline. I remember picking that up in floppies at Third Eye Comics.
So here's some of the answers people had for good stories and terrible art. We got some great answers in the chat.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, this might not be the best answer, but new X-Men by Grant Morrison changed the art.
Not if I like the Frank Quitely art, but hey, subjective. If you didn't dig it, you didn't dig it.
It went through like 8 different artists. Like,
yeah, they did have. You're right.
Ethan Van Sciver's in there, Chris Pahalo's in there, and a bunch of other like artists. Yeah. But I agree. The Frank Quitely stuff's incredible.
That's the stuff that I think New X-Men is the book that made me an X-Men fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that stuff brought me back into the X-Men. I mean, I go in and out all the time, but yeah, Grant Morrison dragged me back in. I think, same as Hickman did. And then everything afterwards, I go, I'm gonna step back out again. I'll come back around.
Yeah. Oh, there's that part in Uncanny X-Force that's kind of got some shaky art.
Incredible Hulk 399 and 400 redrawn by Dale Keown. A lot of people are saying Jeff Lemire books. People seem to be in agreement with your boy Omar.
It's a personal thing. Yeah, it's a personal thing. Thank you, Real Big Cohen. I will heal quickly. It's feeling better already.
Can you create a lot of the 90s Superman stories? Have also story and artwork. There's some great Tom Grummett stuff in there.
Kenny, thank you for your post on that 80s DC book that's coming out. I wasn't aware of that. I saw that this morning. It's going to be pre-crisis stuff, and I'm excited about that. That's going to be, and it's not an expensive book. There's going to be some good stories in there.
Jess, do you have a strong opinion on Al Milgrom?
I wonder if that's whose art it was in X-Force. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Because Sergio thinks everything Al Milgrom should be redrawn.
Huh. Okay, I'm going to grab that book.
Uh-oh.
It's driving me nuts.
In the meantime, what are we going to do here for a second? Wait, I got an idea. How about some Salma?
Oh, whoa. You're making me miss that? Okay, let's see. Cable and the New Mutants was all Liefeld. This book is a great book.
I love that one. That's fantastic stuff.
Yeah, I love this book.
Wait, you have that?
This one?
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm trying to figure out that double dips in anything, but that's because I have the Epic collection of that.
Oh, okay.
Same cover.
Here's the X-Force book. That art's good.
All my Marvel stuff is packed up, so I can't look.
No, there's It's when they attack some island or something. I read this a while ago with Tyler Blunt. So this art looks all okay. Blob, what a dorky character. I'm sorry. Liefeld. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, that's how can you hate that?
I love that.
That's the issue where the coloring was all messed up. Like,
yeah?
Everything is like Dago colors.
Okay, clearly I'm flipped out because it's not in X-Force at all. But that it was the Cameron Hodge issue where he's all attached to a machine and they're invading some island, and I don't know. I'm so bad with my memory. What's
Mars Eclipse says JLA Omnibus by Morrison is a good example. Fantastic writing and so-so art. That's Howard Porter. He had to reteach himself how to draw, I think, after he broke his hand. Yeah, you know what you're talking about. 90s were awesome. So over the top.
Extinction Agenda. Maybe I'm talking about that because that's what I read that too. Let's see.
Oh, here you go, Jess. What about no? Y'all don't think you mean like that? Yeah, that's the Extinction Agenda. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
This art doesn't look that bad, but oh yeah. There's Cameron Hodge. That's Liefeld art doing that. Huh. Okay, I don't want this whole show to be me looking through my collection and being wrong about everything. So I could.
Maybe it was a Phalanx Covenant.
Alan Milgram. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I didn't dig this art. It was this art that I thought was really not good, especially this panel. I thought this looked lame.
Is that Al Milgram?
No. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is the exact. Oh, this is horrible.
We just found out that epiphany moment for Jess. Where you find
these are awful. Wait, who did draw it? John Bogdanov.
John Bogdanov
and Alan Milgram inker.
Ugh.
So yeah, no, that's the one I didn't like. Okay, good. We can move on.
Yeah, I like John Bogdanov a lot. His stuff's a little weird too sometimes. Like when he was doing Superman. Maybe that's the stuff that Kenny was talking about. But with Al Milgram's inks over it, yeah, that might be what the problem is too.
I think that's what it was.
Because Al Milgram's a heavy-handed artist, and he'll just heavy-handed inker, and everything he inks just looks like his stuff.
Yeah. I'm probably the only one who's not. I probably am the only one who doesn't really care for the art of Lieber Mayo. I think it gets misused.
Gabe, favorite non-Spawn early image superhero book. Wildcats. Jim Lee on all that art. Oh, that's Jim Lee at his top. Like, you thought X-Men was great. You get into that that Wildcat stuff. It's butter, son. It's great stuff.
Sergio really hates Al Milgrom.
Al Milgrom inks with his feet. Oh no.
Kenny, yeah, I'm getting that book because you showed me it today on the page. You bet I'm getting it. And Candace, I tripped and fell going into the pharmacy, and a bunch of women just stood around and looked at me for 30 seconds while I laid bleeding on the ground. I ended up getting a tetanus shot. And that thing hurt.
Cindy asks, hi, will Black Science Premier Editions get reprinted? Can't find those anywhere online.
Boy, that's a good question. That's up to Remender.
And he doesn't do a lot of reprints of his stuff.
I don't think he does. I feel like he puts stuff out and then that's it. What about Hickman? Has he let East and West 1 go out of print, or is it 2 that's out of print?
2 was the big one for a while, and I think it went back into print recently, or it's about to go back into print.
Okay.
But I think it's Manhattan Projects. I think those ones are in print.
Yeah.
And all of his earlier stuff, like Nightly News and Trends, yeah, those ones are all super out of print, and I think they're getting like stupid pricey. Yeah, Hoon Universe is East and West 1 and 2 were just recently reprinted.
Taylor, you forgot to put Little Nemo in that story. That would have covered all your bases.
Big cheese.
Oh, he said Coke. Okay, that's right. That's Little Nemo. Chip my tooth on the piece of cold pizza. Yep.
Oh man. Well, that was on the show.
Yeah, Little Nemo and the chipped tooth were on the show.
How about this, Raphael? What's your opinion of Comic-Con in this pandemic? Live in Charlotte, and there's a con next weekend.
There is?
Oh, he lives in Charlotte, and there's a con next weekend.
A big con? I wouldn't go.
I don't think I would either.
Not even if everybody had a mask on. Not even if it was outdoors. Forget it.
I don't mind being around people, these days that go into the grocery store and stuff like that, but you're in and out in 20 minutes. And I don't want to be hanging out in a convention center with a bunch of people for too long.
Yeah. And we already know my opinion of people. So then you put a pandemic on top of it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah. Those masks that you have to wear, they're not going to help cover up the smell of all that BO. So.
And just people in general. I've been to a couple small, tiny cons that are in like the like a big gym of a high school or something, but it's just a drop off a comic and take the money and run. I don't walk around it.
Yeah. Same as like anything right now. Like my best friend got married. I went to the wedding. I didn't stay. I went. I did the ceremony part. I was the best man. Did that part and just left. I'm not gonna stick around for big crowds.
Thank you, Candace. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I would never go to a Comic-Con.
Yeah, Michael Edmond. Yeah, a convention is just asking for it. So
I agree. I'm surprised that
they could get a permit for that or anything right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're letting them do it. Well, who do we have up for?
Give me a second. Yes, there is Adam.
Dave has the answer to this. Did you ever get? I did, Crazy Jane. Thank you.
There is a Absolute Wildcats.
Whoa! Look how thick that thing is.
Yeah, it's a beast, dude. It's nice. Yeah, mine's. I don't mean it like trying to show it off, but mine's signed by everybody.
Oh yeah! Look at all those. So who all is in there?
Going top to bottom, you got Scott Williams, Jim Lee, Chris Claremont, Mark Silvestri, and Alex Sinclair.
Wow!
But this thing is beautiful, and you get like the fold-out pages. There's these fold-out like gatefold nasty pages that Jim Lee used to do with these things. And it's like they're recolored by Alex Sinclair, who is basically Jim Lee's, current colorist. So it looks like it could have been done like today. Yeah, you got these big fold out. I can't even hold it up. This is just part of a fold out. It's just a 4-page fold out.
Oh, whoa! I don't think I ever knew that. That must have been pricey to build. That's a beautiful book. That's a whale currently?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, you think it's in print?
I think it's in print still.
Raphael says it's a whale.
Really?
Let's see. Absolute Wildcats. It's $102 on Amazon.
Yeah, it's still available on Amazon. Yeah. So it's probably still. It might even be on IST still. Hey, Jeff, how about a Pharaoh Lad Absolute?
Unfortunately, there's not enough material. There is enough for a paperback. I had the paperback, but now it's in the Silver Age Omnis, so I gave the paperback away.
How many issues is it?
Oh, they have the Sun Eater, and the Fatal 5 issues leading up to it. His actual death is one issue, and then a few issues later, his ghost returns to help them out, to help out the Legion. So it's probably really only about 7 issues.
Well, if they could do a Batman Year One Absolute, that's 3 issues.
Well, that is true.
They can do Death to Pharaoh Lad. Oh yeah, Martin points out something for me. I forgot. I do have a review. I did a review on Absolute Wildcats when it first came out, so you can check that out on my channel too.
Oh, Hooniverse asked a really good question. Yeah, I loved those books. Did Bongo go bankrupt or just quit the business?
That's interesting. Whatever happened to all that Bongo stuff?
Yeah, those were good books. Radioactive Man.
Well, the Simpsons, all the Simpsons stuff was in there. Everything.
Yeah. The answer is we don't know.
Yeah. Apparently, well, according to, this is Wikipedia. I looked at real quick. It's shown as being defunct since 2018. So,
I wonder if they just have them and don't do anything with the rights.
Yeah, I don't know if Matt Groening just keeps all that stuff sitting around. It's too bad. They should get with like IDW or somebody like that and do reprints or even make new books.
Yeah, I would definitely buy hardcovers of Simpsons and Futurama. Those are good.
Joe Cool, that absolutely is just the Jim Lee stuff. The issues kind of jump around a little bit. It's only like the first like 12, 14 issues, something like that. All right, so
Sure, let's do a shelfie for somebody is there anybody do we have people in the chat that have a shelfie loaded?
Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen. So let's pick a good one. This one's cool. This is gonna be Vikram.
Oh, okay, I know him.
All right, where did I put it? There you go. All right, so this is from Vikram. Here's a quick little. This is the first shot here. Nice little hallway. He's got a nice little like lofty kind of area upstairs. A lot of houses I was looking at when I was looking at houses. We were really looking for a place that had a loft because I wanted to make that my comic room.
Oh yeah. Wait, do we have the shelfie up?
Oh, you don't see it up? What's going on?
No, I see our screen.
It's still just freaking out. Weird. Try this one more again.
Did you wait? Have you guys closed on a house?
More or less, but not quite. We made the offer. Offer got accepted. We did the inspection.
And does it have a loft for your room?
Yeah, but a loft it's not going to work as my room. It's a nice big loft, but it's just not going to work.
Oh, that's too bad.
But I'll have my own comic book room.
Like, you will.
I will.
That was okay. That
had to happen. That was a part of the deal.
Good. That and you wanted a yard.
Oh yeah. I'll show you later, Jess. You'll wait till you see what this yard looks like.
Fun.
All right, let's see if this works.
There we go.
There we go. All right. So yeah, so we're gonna talk about the loft because he has this little kind of like lofty space here. It looks like. Speaking of the Simpsons, you got this little Simpson guy right here too. This little Simpson set here of the family.
Oh yeah.
Have you been currently watching The Simpsons, Jess, or did you fall off a long time ago?
Oh, I fell off probably around 2000.
Oh yeah.
Season 8, 9, maybe.
That's kind of like when I fell off of it too, honestly. There was a long time there where those episodes just weren't hitting it right. Just weren't doing it.
No.
Let me try this over again.
That was a Simpsons episode. Was the first thing I watched on Disney Plus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember we were all in the chat talking about Disney Plus is live. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna turn on Simpsons season 3. That was a great season.
Here we go. Let's make this work this time.
Ah, there we go.
There we go. So let's start with the top of his shelves here. He's got all these Uncle Scrooge books.
Nice.
I'm really, oh man, I just saw that right now. I'm jealous of these Hip Hop Family Tree slipcases. I have the first one, the 1975 to 1983, but I'm missing the 83-85 one. And that thing is like a $200. It's like whale status right now. Yeah.
Wow.
And there's so many times where I saw it's that typical story. I saw it so many times in stores and online. I was just like, I'll wait. And then it's gone. Got some Usagi Yojimbo up here on the top shelf as well. Here's a whole cube here, Jess. Wow, look at this. Here's somebody we could talk to. Maybe
Astro City.
All of Astro City right here. An entire cube of Astro City.
Very nice.
That's another thing that just is just disheartening that there has not been any like premium format collection of these things. These are all like standard size hardcovers. And I think these two black spine ones, I think those are trades or those are hardcovers. I'm not sure, but that's it. They're just standard size hardcovers for the series.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Jess, I've never read Astral City.
Oh.
Like, I haven't read a single page of it, but it's Kurt Busiek. I love Kurt Busiek, and I've only heard that it's amazing. I've never heard any real details or storyline or arcs or anything like that. I just keep hearing that it's just people just say it's awesome. You got to read it.
Oh, I love Astro City so much.
You saw you get Jimbo?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
And then the Kirby stuff next to it, that's nice.
Yeah,
that stuff was all really hard to find at one time.
Yep. Man, I love these hardcovers when they were first coming out. I wanted those fourth world ones. But I think those were some of the first books, those fourth world hardcovers, that were like the first whales I ever kind of like was kind of chasing after for a while. But couldn't do it. I think it was the fourth book. It was just like always like a $500 book.
Oh yeah, you're right. Got that nice big inkle up top.
Oh yeah,
super fancy version.
And then the big fancy version of all the Tardi war books.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. All right, we'll get a bit better shot. We got that Luke Skywalker Star Wars book. That Zenith book is humongous looking. Jesus.
Yeah, I think that's the slipcase of the books, individual books.
I see he's got the slipcase for March. Whoops. 0. These brown boxes here are artist editions. Or those are the boxes they come in. So you might see some cool artist editions coming up soon. There's that hallway or his little the entrance into his loft. Got some Black Sad, got some humanoid stuff. Look at all that plastic, man.
I was just gonna say, look at those archives of plastic, man. Nice. Those are really nice.
I don't know if these books are here next to the Queen and Country.
They look familiar.
Oh, those are okay. I can see from the art now. Let me zoom in a little bit. They're that Hernandez brothers books, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because I know Lumba and her family. That's the Hernandez books. I think these are all just nice, fancy additions to some Hernandez books. That's great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here's another copy of Lumba. Got some Parker books here. Just his favorite. Starting off with the superhero stuff here with the Unbeatable Squirrel Girls.
Oh. Well, I see Black Sad up there, so that's good. That's a great series. I can forgive Squirrel Girl for that. Ah, there's Transmet.
Oh, yep, not on the floor. Here's some great DC stuff here.
Not on the floor.
George Perez, Wonder Woman, Omnibus. Those three. Those are great. Gotham Central here in the corner. Fear Agent. I love these Fear Agent Dark Horse hardcovers.
They're great.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, he had the old school versions of the Kirby books, and now he's got the Omnis here too.
I see Absolute Top 10. That's a whale.
Oh, that was the first book I ever bought off the group. Was Top 10.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
He's got both the Hick Vengers and the Hick Fantastic Four. Those are good books to have.
Yeah, people are jealous of those.
Yeah.
All the Sandman Absolutes, which some of those are falling out of print. Got some manga up there, I'm assuming. Saturn Apartments. I don't know what these are, but these History of Japan comics are pretty cool. From Drawn and Quarterly. So the Lucifer trade paperbacks down here. I wonder if he's upgraded since then. What's that?
Those are. I love Lucifer.
Yeah, I've never read Lucifer.
Oh, he's great.
Ooh, this is I don't think I've ever seen on anybody's shelf. Can I get to it? We have the Scud, the Disposable Assassin.
Oh, nice.
The whole shebang, but I think that's the hardcover. Because I have the soft cover and it doesn't look like that. I've always was looking for the hardcover. I think he has it.
Oh, and I've heard of that Dylan Dog book too. That's a whale, but I don't know what it is about. That Martha Washington, that's hard to find.
Yeah. These Moon Knight epics are hard to find too. I think all of them are out of print.
Oh, the Moon Knight ones are?
Yeah.
Are any of those going to be covered in the omnibus that's coming out?
They will be, yeah. Because this is the beginning of the Omnis. I think this is all double dipped into the Omni.
Oh, so you're saying I should sell mine then?
I would say you should double check the contents of the Omni and then yes.
Okay.
But I'm pretty, if not all three, at least the first two are in the Omni.
Okay.
Because this is all chronological order. That's all the Moon Knight stuff. That's all the like Bill Sienkiewicz stuff and everything.
Yeah.
So I would double check and then yes, sell them. All right, so let's go. He's got some more stuff going on here. Ape Sapien. All the Ape Sapien stuff, BPRD, some more Hellboy action.
He's got the Silver Surfer by Dan Slott.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ecstatics. You don't see that a lot on a lot of people's shelves. This might be one of the. I think that might be the first version of that Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1 Omni. Because look how big it is.
Yeah. It's got a full Goon library. That's nice.
Yeah. Because what is it? It's Volume 3 is the big one, right?
Yeah. They're all out of print to a certain extent, but 3 has been out of print for, I feel like 2 or 3 years. Ooh.
And here's some original art from Unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. With Howard the Duck in it. I like Howard the Duck.
I like how Howard the Duck just pulls his pants up over his tail. So his butt feathers are like poking out. All the Lone Wolf and Cubs. That's cool.
Oh, yeah. I think some of those are hard to find.
Complete Peanuts. That's awesome. Some more manga here.
Taylor, I'll have to get your blessing after the show about Lucifer. You can say a prayer for me in our chat.
And that's that for Vikram. Thank you, sir, for sending that in. These are some great pictures.
Nice.
He has some cool stuff that you don't see.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I like seeing. That's what I like about these Shelfies, is seeing stuff that, because like I said, I've never seen that Scud Disposable Assassin hardcover. That's like the signed Red Sonja book for you. Like I didn't think it really existed.
I ended up with 2 copies of that book unsigned. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the second one. I think they sent it to me as a mistake.
Well, sell it. Scud was fun on the Sega Saturn. That's how I first learned about that character. All right, let's do another one.
Oh, thanks for that information, Bobby. The Moon Knight Omni will cover the first epic and all but 3 issues of the second epic. Let's see what the first Epic's getting on eBay. What is the first one's name?
Let me get the second Shelfie loaded up while Jess starts being a flipper on eBay. Evil flipper. How dare you sell a book at a profit, Jess?
I'm just looking.
You're supposed to put it on the group and get some other cheap BS book for it.
I'm just looking.
So, Jesse, are you getting HBO Max? Somebody is asking. Jesse says what? Say what?
I believe I have cleared that with my wife. She said as long as there's stuff on it that she will enjoy watching with me, it's a package thing. If I get it, I have to watch stuff on there with her. So, first of all, I want to see Wonder Woman. Of course, that's the reason I get it. But now there's all those other movies that are going to be on there too. Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be great if I got her into Harley Quinn on HBO Max?
Uh-oh, Jess.
She hates Harley Quinn.
Does she?
Oh, that is the one thing. Any version of Harley, even just the plainest, most simple version of Harley, she said, that skeeves me out. That's her exact words.
You mean like the one where she just in like the one piece like Harley Quinn suit?
Just like this simple thing. Something about it skeeves her out.
Oh no.
I mean, this is pretty innocuous. But it's the bombshell ones that she really doesn't like.
I thought the bombshell ones are like the more tame ones, because those are like 1920, 1930 versions.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right. Any luck?
Yeah, it doesn't look collectible at all.
No?
I don't think so. I think some people are putting prices on here they wish it was collectible.
Because I know one of them for a while was like $100 book.
Yeah, no, 36, $40. I mean, I'm not getting off my chair for that. Might be
volume 2 is the big one, I think.
Shadows of the Moon.
Shadows of the Moon. That's like $70, $75.
Yeah.
65 for Final Rest. So nothing crazy, like 10% over cover price or something like that. It seems like, or $20 over cover price.
Yeah. But I've already got the Moon Knight Omnibus pre-ordered, so I'm definitely getting it. So I do have to sell these.
Might as well. That'll more than pay for the Omni.
Yeah. Taylor's wife made him turn off this Tangerine Dream album. I forgot about that because it creeped her out.
I don't know what album that is.
It's the soundtrack to the movie Thief. No bells? No? Nothing?
No. All right, so let's see. All right, let's get this other shelfie going. This is from Router.
Router?
Router.
My Thief album hasn't come yet. How did you get yours already, Taylor? This looks good. See some scalped?
Yeah, there's some good stuff on here. I like how he just has, you know what? I just need shelves. I don't care if they're the same color or not.
I didn't notice that until you pointed it out.
You know, some people are really particular. They want the same Kallax to be the same shelf, the same color. And you're like, yeah, you know what? A shelf's a shelf. Well, I like this Batman, or not Batman, this Brian Michael Bendis Crime Noir Omni. I've been looking at that.
That's a good one.
I have all the original like hardcovers that he did, like through Image. But I just like the idea of them all being in an Omni.
That's a big Omni.
Yeah, I think he's a monster. Monsters, I think, are these Star Wars epics he has too. I think some of these things are crazy money right now.
Oh yeah, I see people asking for them in the group. I have zero knowledge on those epics. Oh, that's right, Taylor. I forgot. You listened to it on YouTube. Yeah, Star Wars epics. I've heard some of them are super pricey. You'd have to ask Curtis about that. He's the epic expert.
I think it's a Old Republic Volume 1. It's like a $100+ book. I think that's the big. I think some of these. I don't know anything about Star Wars epics or Star Wars comics or barely anything Star Wars related, but I think Omar announced a Star Wars omnibus. I think reprints some of these. I might be wrong, but yeah, I think it's like the New Republic stuff.
I don't know. I love Star Wars, but I never got into the comics until Marvel just started doing them. I never got into the old Dark Horse Marvel stuff back in the 80s or anything.
The Karen Gillan stuff?
That's the stuff I like, yeah.
Yeah, he has these scalps, but it's only volumes 3, 4, and 5. That's too bad. Same with the Fables 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Those are the big ones, though. I think. Superior Foes of Spider-Man Omnibus. That's a great book.
Yeah, I love that book.
The Jason Aaron Thor hardcovers.
Everybody's saying there's a Knights of the Old Republic omnibus coming out next year.
Okay. We got some Astral City in here as well. Not as much as the last person did.
Oh, yeah.
Got the Catwoman Easy Way Down.
Very nice.
So what else we got going on here? Here's a wide shot of everything. Got some booze here.
Okay. Why not?
Yeah, you know, I got some Smirnoff, got some vodka here, along with some trade paperbacks and some comics. We were talking about the older Jonathan Hickman stuff that's out of print. He has Pax Romana, the trade paperback. At least he gets to read it.
Yeah, that's a great book.
All that early, like before Hickman was Hickman, you know, all that early stuff is really top notch.
Yeah.
Planetary Omnibus got Hickman FF Volume 2.
He's got the 2 Fear Agents too. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, there's all the Annihilation and Conquest stuff down here.
Uh-huh.
Oops. Looks like a haul. Got the Incognito, that Berserker Unbound, that from Lemire and Mike Diodato.
That's a gorgeous book. Harleen's a gorgeous book.
Yeah, from our good friend Stefan Szej, viewer of the show. Oh, he's got that Powers Omnibus down there too. That Roger Stern Omnibus used to be a big book.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, and I think that's that. Good stuff. Thanks for sending that in, Roger. All right, Jess, I think we're a little bit over the hour mark for us.
Good heavens, that flew by.
Yes, sir.
We should talk about InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. At the end of every month, IST is kind enough to give us a $50 gift card to give away to a lucky viewer anywhere in the world. You just have to pay shipping if you win the gift card. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
All right, Jess. Thanks, sir. Thank you to InStock Trades.
Thank you to InStock Trades very much. Thank you to the chat. Thank you to everybody that showed up. Thank you to my co-host who showed up.
Always, sir. And thanks to everybody. Also, don't forget, tomorrow night, Jess, we got hauls, reads, and this week's releases.
Oh, and you should probably talk about the Patreon.
Ooh, yeah, the Patreon. We haven't talked about that for a minute. Our bad. We need to start pimping that out more so everybody gets a chance to understand that we do have a Patreon out there, everybody. Check it out. Link is in the bio down below. Just patreon.com, Omnibros Live, where we do have a tip jar where you could throw $1 in there. You could throw in $2, $3, whatever you want. It's just a quick little tip. And a thank you. It helps us keep the lights on around here and keep the show moving. But then also for the low fee of $5 a month I'm trying to find the picture real quick, is our campfire tier for Patreon. And what that $5 gets you is once a month. It's one of the coolest things we do, and we love doing it. We do a private Zoom meeting with our $5 a month patrons where we hang out. It's basically like another show of Omnibros Live, but you're all on the screen with us. So it's a video conference. We all get to know each other. We get to hang out. Just shows off a bunch of nudie booby books. And we share
amazing stories.
Yeah, we share touching personal stories. It's Omnibros After Dark. It's the stuff that we can't talk about here on air on YouTube, or talk about or show things that we can't show here on YouTube. It's Omnibros Unfiltered. So that'll get you $5 $5 a month. Will get you access to that. And sooner or later, pretty soon, we're going to start doing a little extra special thing for the patrons, where it's really just, we're really making you guys do our work for us at this point, is where you can vote on the Thursday show topics.
That's right.
Because we can't figure out a topic until literally the last 5 seconds. Sometimes it's just figured out live on the show. But so we might as well throw it out to you guys. We'll start throwing up polls of what topics you want us to talk about. That way you guys have a little bit of an extra fun say in what happens on the show. And we don't worry about coming up with topics at the last second.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Bobby Keating. Oh, and Crime Corner this Friday at 7 on OmniDog's Vault, says Taylor Brown.
Yeah, don't forget that also. So anyways, Jess, where can everybody find you?
On OmniDog's Vault on YouTube and on Instagram, OmniDogs_Vault, where I just recently posted a reenactment of my accident, and it looks, I think, pretty realistic. I pictured My action figure is Old Man Logan, and he's down on the ground, tripped over a curb.
And everybody, if you want to connect with me, you can do that on Instagram. Gabe loves 90s comics, and we're both on the Omnibus Collectors Facebook group, so you can always find us there as well.
Yeah.
So with all that said and done, everybody, thank you so very much for showing up. We're out of here.
Peace and love. Peace and love.